Imagine you were 18, good-looking, and in desperate need for money. To save your family from homelessness, what would you be willing to do? Well, 2 years ago, my mom got very sick and couldn't leave her bed anymore. That's why she lost her job, and we couldn't afford rent anymore. I knew I had 1 week left to make some money, or all 3 of us, including my 4-year-old sister, would be kicked out of the house and would have to beg on the streets. And that's super dangerous here in El Salvador, because there are tons of gangs roaming in the streets. They can't wait to find helpless families like ours to exploit them in all kinds of cruel ways. But finding a job that paid enough for rent and mom's medical bills wasn't going to happen here in this third world country I'm living in. I was desperate and willing to do anything, maybe even, you know what. But then I had a better idea. I sent a friend request on Facebook to a guy called Alberto. Everyone in school knew him because his rich dad was both a successful businessman and an influential politician. We started chatting and I asked him out on a date. Of course, he agreed. I mean, he was only 15 and I was 18. It was so awkward meeting him because I was much taller than him. But I knew what I had to do, so I acted like I had a huge crush on him, and he seemed to enjoy it a lot. I said, "Any plans for tonight?" "Not yet, but you can come by my home tonight and watch a movie with me." Well, that's what we did. And while we were sitting on a couch, I went close to him, gave him a kiss and said, "If you want to date me, I expect you to treat me well. I want a guy that spends his money on me, because I'm a high-maintenance girl." Alberto responded, "Sure, no problem." And that's how our relationship started. However, he could only give me $1,000 a month. It wasn't even enough for my mom's medication. So at night, while Alberto was asleep, I would search his house for valuables that I could sell. I normally stole stuff from his dad's room. I figured no one would notice. But even though I was making enough money now to take care of my family, my life at school became hell. Dating a guy 3 years younger than me was extremely embarrassing. He always held my hand publicly and made me make out with him in front of others. Everyone called me a gold digger, and I guess they were right. But no one knew that I was doing it for my family. Even my former best friends turned their backs on me. Meanwhile, Alberto was a huge jerk. He had that rich kid arrogance, and to him I was nothing but a toy. On weekends, he often took me shopping to buy me the dresses he liked. Then I had to wear them to school so he could show me off to his friends. He also asked me things like, "Why are you so attracted to me?" And I would answer, "Because you are so handsome, strong, and attractive." Meanwhile, all his 15-year-old friends were listening and giggling. Well, if things couldn't get worse, Alberto